Another huge week of Rugby Championship Rugby. Round 2 done and dusted. Massive wins. All Blacks back on track. Springboks with another emphatic win over the Wallabies in Australia. And this is round 2 of Team of the Week, or my Team of the Week. Before we get into it, as you can see, I am out of office. Yes, I'm on holiday. But we still gotta get those videos out, man. Excuse the kids screaming in the background, and excuse the video quality or the sound quality. Sorry, just still trying to get the videos out there. Bear with me. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, like, comment. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you how does your team of the week look? Do I know anything about rugby? Let me know in the comments. Let's get straight into it, man. So, my team of the week, we got front row, Tamaiti Williams, Malcolm Marx, Tuomas Toy. In the locks, we got Rua Norkia and Sam Darry. Back row of Ethan Blackadder, Peter Steph Toy, and Ari Savia. 9 and 10 combo of TJ Peronara and Damien McKenzie. Centers, Geordie Barrett, Jesse Creel, and back three of Caleb Clark, Will Jordan, and Apalele Fassi. Strong team, and yes, only Springboks and All Blacks in that team, but two massive wins, and I don't think anyone out of Argentina or Wallabies deserve to be in this round 2 team of the week. So we'll get into the reasons why. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you think of the team? Do I know anything about rugby? Let me know who you would change. Who'd be your captain? Let me know in the comments. Let's get into it. So front row, Tamaiti Williams, Malcolm Marx, Thomas Toy. Tamaiti Williams really showed his worth up front. Got the opportunity to start. I think there was an injury to Ethan de Groot. He got his opportunity, and man, did he put his hand up to be a starter going forward. Great scrummaging, fantastic around the park as well. Good with ball in hand, and really just adding depth to that front row position for the All Blacks. He was massive. So he had 9 tackles throughout the games and really led the charge with the scrums, I thought. Malcolm Marx come off the bench, but what an impact he made. Come off the bench and scored 2 tries. Yes, behind a strong South African maul, but still great to see, and good to see from Malcolm Marx, who's been niggling with injuries. But come on and do stuff like that. It's really good to see. Tuomas Toy, 11 tackles, 1 turnover. For a prop, let's go, man. Getting stuck into the tough stuff. Really anchored the scrum for the Springboks as well. Got through a ton of work around the park. Good performance throughout, and good performance in a highly contested position for the Springboks as well. That front row, everyone wants to be in that front row, man. So Tuomas Toy done really well with his opportunity there. With the locks, so we got Ruan Norkia and Sam Darry. Ruan Norkia, man, in a position for the Bokke where there's problems in that position. There's not a lot of depth. There's a lot of injuries. And him putting a mountain of a performance like that really well, and good for Springbok selectors, good for that position, and good for Ruan Norkia. That's his first test start. And done really well. Good in the lineouts. His link play between backs and forwards. So he was getting the ball, throwing out the back. Really good. And I love those little things like that. He was 6 carries and 10 tackles. Sam Darry, 11 tackles. Another massive performance from him. Good in the lineouts and great across the park. And definitely someone who could be a long-term lock forward for the All Blacks. He's really putting his hand up with every opportunity he gets. He's doing really well there. In the back row, so I've gone with Ethan Blackadder, Peter Steph Toy, and Ari Savia. Blackadder, man, again, another 20 tackle game from Ethan Blackadder. He did it in the first round. He's done it again. So he did 20 tackles, 2 turnovers, 7 carries. Just another monster effort from Blackadder, and really shushing his doubters. Anyone who had any question marks about Blackadder, if you can't see what performance or what work he's putting in every week for the All Blacks, man, take your blinkers off, take your glasses off. Um, Peter Steph Toy, 10 tackles, 1 turnover, another huge effort from the big man, always getting around the park, gets through a ton of work, and some of the work he gets through doesn't get picked up in the stats books. Just his cross-cover tackles, his second efforts, really, really good, and good in the lineouts as well, and a real leader within that pack, in that Springbok team. Yes, he doesn't wear the captain's armband regularly, but I'm pretty sure he's the one talking in those circles and making a lot of decisions in that regard. And that's his second round of Team of the Week. Then Artie Savia and my captain for this round. Oh man, one try assist, 18 carries, 5 defenders beaten, 12 tackles. Artie Savia, man. Holy, a proper captain's knock. Led from the front and put everyone on his back and got them to go with him this time. Last week, he just went for it, hammer and tongs. No one was really following him. This week, he got that forward pack together with him and the whole team really to follow his charge. And they went straight through the middle of these Argentinians this week and led by Ari Save. Did really well. My 9-10, so TJ Perenara and Damien McKenzie. Oh man, the combo working together really well. They come under a ton of scrutiny and critics saying they shouldn't be there. This person should be there. Damien McKenzie's not a 10 at international level. But man, they showed their worth, directed the team around the park really well. Damien McKenzie kicked 6 from 6 off the tee. Perenara's service off the deck was fantastic. That try assist for Jordan, beautiful. Just reading the play, going down the blind side. Little offload, fantastic to watch, and they did really, really well together to lead. They lost last week. They lost last week in a historic loss. Come out and put 40 points on Argentina, and that was all led by 8, 9, and 10 really from the All Blacks. They did really well there. My centers: Geordie Barrett, Jesse Creel. How good, Geordie Barrett? Or first phase, so good, man. He's got so many tools in his toolkit that he can just pull out when he needs it. He can run over the top of you. He can step you. He's got a little step and then an offload. He's got a little offload right before contact. Always got the little chip kick over the top. He was fantastic. His kicks to touch as well for penalties, really good and underrated for the All Blacks in that regard. So he was 2 try assists, 7 carries, 4 defenders beaten, 8 tackles. Not much more you want from your inside centre. Jesse Creel, 5 carries, 5 tackles, just again showing his worth in leading the South African defensive line, getting them up off the line, smashing what's in front of them. And he's on the outside. They watch Jesse Creel during 3, 4, 5 phases. He brings that defensive line up. He's reads on defense as well, when to shoot out, when to hang back. Really, really world class. And then also setting up wingers, putting them in space from that outside center position. Fantastic there, Jesse Creel. So that's his second round of Team of the Week here as well. And then my back three of Caleb Clark, Will Jordan, Apalele Fasi. Clark, great effort, hitting the ball up in all different phases of the game. Then, like, really also putting his hand up in attack, in rounding off those plays, in whenever you need him, bring him in, hit him up off first phase, come off second phase really well, and did well under the high ball as well. So he was 1 try, 5 carries, 72 run meters. Will Jordan, oh man, how good. He's just a rugby player. When you say Will Jordan, you just think of a rugby player as Will Jordan. He was really, really good. And he's just his injection into the ball and the pace he brings onto the ball. It's fantastic, man. Such a threat with ball in hand. Just get him the ball. Literally, that would be my game plan. Like when you're playing under 13 or under 10 and you've got that one guy in your team that's so much better than everyone else, and the coach's game is like, just get him the ball. It's Will Jordan. Just get Will Jordan the ball. He was great. So 2 tries, 9 carries, 84 run meters, 3 defenders beaten. And then Apalele Fasi, 1 try, 7 carries. Good again under the high ball and just nailing his job at 15. injecting himself into the backline, reading defensive plays well, covering kicks really well. And every time he gets opportunity at fullback for the Springboks, he's really put his hand up there and done really well, just adding to that depth in the Springbok squad. That's my team of the week for the Rugby Championship round 2. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, I am on holiday, so this is the edits and that won't be the best. The sound is probably not the best neither, but we're still getting those videos out, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.